Derek Fournier, old school from whatthebuck.net, coming to you live from One Buck Place. We just had my third day of camp, the fourth overall, which was the first day of camp that I got to experience where we had indoor and outdoor time. If you can hear Vernon Hargraves in the background, he's walking carrying pads again, cheering on the guys running the combine drills over on the side. At any rate, camp today was very good, surprisingly good actually. You saw that I had been very, very concerned about how things would go with the new layout. But I have to say that the mitigation that they did with the limited ticket distribution seemed to have made the sideline experience fine. I still will not cover from the sideline because I will block someone, but that's more about me being a giant than anything else. But the team has been very open to having conversations. I think they're going to continue to try and improve that experience. So that's great. The indoor facility was fantastic. Everyone seemed to have a great time in there as well. Were a couple of injuries today. Vita went out earlier today. Looked like a lower leg injury, probably calf. I couldn't tell when he walked off if it was a cramp or anything else. I think he walked off, got some treatment, then they ended up taking a cart to it. But I think that was just, just to be careful. There's no reason we got a big man like that to have him hobbling around if there's any sort of a problem. Late in the day, Leonard Wester, who'd been having a great day at camp, ended up hurting his leg. It looked like right knee. Don't know. Injuries happen. Coach Cutter in the presser said, practice injuries are going to happen. That's true. We won't know. Once the medical staff comes back, they'll let us know. Now, as far as overall impact or impression with contact, there was a lot of good contact today. It felt like more contact than last year. I don't know whether that was codified by the staff or whether that was just the way it happened to go. The defense is amped up, which is good. And early on, the defense was winning, which you would expect. Coach Buckner and the staff over there, Coach Smith, they've got the entire defense fired up. The linebackers clearly want to set a tone. Levante David, Quan Alexander, Darius Taylor, all these guys are trying to set a tone. The defensive linemen are doing a good job of firing into their gaps, which are letting the linebackers go and freelance. We also saw some blitzing today in 11-on-11s, which I hadn't seen in a long time, and more importantly, they were effective blitzes. So that was encouraging to see. On the offensive side of the ball, the offensive line struggled a bit today. There were a couple of, you saw me tweet about Seaton cockroaching number 92, whose name I don't remember, I apologize. 92 struggled today, but he's getting a lot of good coaching. On the defensive line, JPP is the real deal. Bo Allen is the real deal. They are exactly what they appear to be. JPP is a flexible, fast, I think I was talking to Scott Reynolds from Pewter Report, and his comment was he's Simeon Rice-like. And that's a pretty high set of praise for a defensive end who can play anywhere on the line. Gerald McCoy, being Gerald, kicking ass today. But you saw a lot of really good coaching. Now, the offensive line is going through the same stuff, and we got some younger guys who maybe you don't know who are doing well. Ali Marpet had a good day, though Allen did bull rush him pretty effectively. Quarterbacks looked to be pretty decent today. I wasn't focused on them. I was more focused on the linemen on both sides and contact. But generally speaking, I thought the tempo was good. I thought the tone was good. The weather was great. It's hot as hell here, as you'd expect. But the Bucs did seem to manage that pretty well, too, with going inside for the last hour of camp. So that's the report from today. We'll be back at the next day of camp, and we'll get more reports up. I'm going to try and output the Periscope videos that I did throughout the day and put those on the YouTube channel as well. Make sure you follow us at What the Buck on Twitter, which is at What the Buck, Facebook.com/What the Buck, and always get to whatthebuck.net and subscribe. Jason Delatorre, John Hinkle, Evan, Simon, all those guys are putting out some great content. They've been doing it all off season. Big shout out to all the writers over there. And today is our actual delivery of backpacks for our backpack drive. So if you contributed to that, we thank you. 1,200 backpacks were stuffed last night. I think we gave away 400 of them to the teachers who had registered. We'll do the other 800 today. But it's really great to be able to do things beyond the community, into the community as well as a result of this platform. If you have any questions, tweet at me. I'll do my best to answer them. Take care.